Welcome to this Nunchaku lesson. Here I will teach you some basics on how to control a Nunchaku properly. The Nunchaku is a weapon originated from Okinawan Kobudo, which was later adopted in other styles across the world. The correct name is Nunchaku. In Korean, it is Sangjolgon. It is not called nunchucks, chucks, or any other variety of such. A real martial artist would never call it that way. Remember, the name is Nunchaku. There are many types of Nunchaku. Traditionally, it was made of two pieces of wood connected by a rope. Modern versions can be connected by a rope or a chain, and they can be made of wood, steel, or other materials. The Nunchaku is meant to be a blunt weapon. It must have a proper weight and mass. You will find many Nunchaku made for tricking, which are very thin and light. Those are not proper Nunchaku and do not function as a weapon, so they are just toys. Here, I show you two Nunchaku I own. One is made of wood and the other made of steel, although you may find other materials used. These are the most common. The first and most essential thing you must know is that how you grip the Nunchaku will have a strong effect on how you control it. The closer to the chain or rope you grip, the more stability and control you will have. When you are starting off, I recommend you grip it there. As you get better, you can bring your grip down to the middle. In my opinion, it's the best area to grip at overall. You will get a little extra reach and still have good stability. If you grip by the very end of the Nunchaku, you will get the most reach. However, you will lose stability and control. Your wrist will have to do a lot more work in order to control and keep the Nunchaku stable. I don't recommend holding it that way. Let's start now with the most basic movement, the back arm pass. Start off by holding your Nunchaku down, as so. Then swing it upwards in a straight line behind your tricep. The striking area of the Nunchaku is the end or tip, therefore we must keep it from hitting us when controlling it. Make sure that when you swing the Nunchaku over your arm, the end connected to the chain is closer to your body and absorbs the impact of the movement. The swing must follow a controlled and straight line. Also, keep your elbow outwards to prevent it from getting struck. The chain should wrap behind your tricep when swinging over your arm. Practice this movement a few times until you feel comfortable with it. Now, as you swing, place the opposite hand across your body and underneath your arm. Prepare to receive the Nunchaku as it swings over the tricep. Make sure you receive it into your palm and not your fingers. As it swings over and you place your hand, grab it when you feel it touching your palm and release the other hand. The Nunchaku will naturally drop as you switch hands. Practice this a few times. Now, try doing a chain of these from one hand to the other. Start slowly and then increase in fluid motion as you feel more comfortable. Try to be relaxed. A safe way to practice this and most Nunchaku movements is using a towel or a t-shirt. The second basic movement is the waist pass. As we did with the first movement, swing the Nunchaku in a straight line, but this time horizontally across your waist in both directions. Make sure the chain wraps around your side each time. Don't let the end of the Nunchaku hit you when doing this. Keep the chain near you. It must wrap around as so. Now, bring the opposite hand back to receive the Nunchaku. As you grab it, continue the motion horizontally, switching hands. Now, some common mistakes to take into account. The most common mistake when learning how to use a Nunchaku is to hit oneself accidentally. This happens when you are working with a Nunchaku too far away from your body. To prevent this, make sure the chain wraps around you, or the end near the chain makes contact. This you can do by keeping the Nunchaku near your body and swinging in controlled straight lines. While passing it over your arm, keep the elbow wide and swing the Nunchaku close to your body so the chain wraps around the tricep. That concludes this first lesson. Practice these basic movements until you feel confident and comfortable. In the next lesson, I will teach you some basic strikes and more movements. Us.